second base, number 3, Kelly Murray. Batting third, shortstop, number 12, Holly Littlepage. Batting fourth in left field, number 13, Christina Garcia. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 5, Harley Olson. Batting sixth and pitching, number 9, Renee Henson. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 1, Stephanie Rush. Batting eighth, in center field, number 8, Natalie Breeden. Batting ninth, playing first base, number 7, Terry Murray. The Patriots are coached by Roma Dawson with assistants Bobby Barrett and Kevin Murray. Now it's Nate Spinoza. Number 4, Ellie Young. Number 10, Renee Camera. Number 15, Stacy Parrott. And now the Panther starting lineup. Batting first and pitching, number 2, Jenny Spencer. Batting second and third base, number 8, Stacy Greenblatt. Batting third at shortstop, number 7, Ember Carlton. Batting cleanup in center field, number 5, Sarah Reese. Batting fifth and catching, number 1, Rachel Abbey. Batting sixth, designated hitter, number 11, Kristen Callahan. Batting seventh at second base, number 6, Jamie Mercurio. Batting eighth, first baseman, number 12, Cassie Clayton. Batting ninth in left field, number 19, Cameron Keel. And starting in right field, number 9, Shannon Donahoe. The Panthers are coached by Vince Marucco with assistant coaches Robin Stolberger and Dan Stolberger. The umpires for today's contest at third base, David Brown. At first base, Leanne Lane. And behind the plate, Debbie Ehrenstein.
Great. Hello, this is the championship. George Landon with Video Sports Productions. I'm Greg Porter. Happy to be with you here at University of California at San Diego High School or College, UCSD. It's the Christian Patriots against the Horizon Panthers. Let's get the defense for Horizon out there in the field. Stacy Greenblatt is at third base. Around at shortstop is going to be Amber Tarleton. Amber Tarleton. And at second base is Jamie Mercurio as the first pitch is fouled away. Around at first base is Cassie Clayton. And let's get the catcher behind home plate is Rachel Abbey. And on the mound is Jenny Spencer. And that one is fouled. She actually was hit by that pitch. The first batter there for Christian, Jenny Ray. So Jenny Ray is on first base. Let's get the outfield for Horizon. It's Cameron Keel is out in left field. In center field is Sarah Reese. And in right field is Shannon Donahoe. Batter on first base in Jenny Ray. She was hit by the pitch. The sophomore, Kelly Murray, is up at the plate right now. Kelly wearing number 3, second base for Christian, and she lines it foul down the left field line. The head coaching staff for the Christian Patriots is Roma Dawson, and she's been coaching ever since 1987. Assistant coach is Kevin Murray and Bobby Barrett. A nice bunt, but it goes foul. And so sliding down hard down there at second base is Jenny Ray, but she'll have to come back to first, and they'll try it again. Here's a line drive, and it rolls out into left field. So Kelly Murray gets a base hit. And now you got Kelly Murray on first with Jenny Ray down at second base.
Shortstop, Holly Littlepage.
And it brings up to bat number 12, Holly Littlepage, the shortstop. She's a sophomore, steps in from the right side. Bunts, a bunt attempt is foul. Holly wearing the full gear there on her helmet, protect her face. Possibility of a ball coming up after a foul ball or likewise. Again, runners on first and second, nobody out here in the first half of an inning. Underway here at UCSD, the championship for Division 4. Bunted again, but this one rolls foul again. Two strikes now. No balls and two strikes. And, of course, if she bunts again and it goes foul, she'll automatically be out. This one is drive into left field off the glove. There goes Jenny Ray down to third, and Ray will stay there at third as the ball goes in the infielder, rolls away from the infielder, and a play at the plate is not in time as Ray is in there for the first run of the game. Followed by Murray down to second, and Littlepage, who got the error off the left fielder's glove, is now at second base. Always in the championship game, you want to make the types of plays that you need to make, and in this case, it was not made in left field off the initial hit by Littlepage, but then the throw into the infield was bobbled around, and it went over towards the dugout of Horizon, and then a nice recover, but it wasn't in time. And so Jenny Ray plating the first run of the contest for Christian. Murray is at third. Littlepage is at second now. 1-0, Christian. The Patriots lead. Here comes number 13, Christina Garcia. Christina plays left field. She's a freshman. Big hitter, though, for Christian Patriots. And, boy, they'd like for her to get a hold of one here to add some more to this early score. And that first pitch is a strike. Jenny Spencer obviously forced to throw strikes here now because there's already one run across here in the first half an inning. And runners in scoring position. Spencer again, and this one is a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Looked like a curve there, and it just didn't quite hit the corner. Infield playing in, trying to cut off the potentiality of a run. This one is a line drive into left field. It is going to go over the left fielder's head and roll to the wall. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score, and it's a double for number 13, Christina Garcia.
Kelly Murray, Holly Littlepage come home on the double by Christina Garcia.
So Christina Garcia gets all of that pitch and deposits it in the left field fence on a roll, and that plates 2 runs. Garcia is at second base, and here's Carrie Olson, the junior, number 5, plays third base defensively, stepping in from the right side. And that first pitch is a good one from Spencer. It's a strike. And so now it's no balls, 1 strike. Still got a runner with nobody out in this inning. Here's a Tapper. Nice play by the third base and throws out. Olson, however, moving down to third is Garcia on the play.
Garcia advances to third base.
And so that was a nice play
Now batting
by Stacy Greenblatt.
pitcher Renee Henson.
5-3, and you have now 1 out. And now here's Renee Henson. Number 9, Renee Henson, the sophomore. She's doing the pitching today. Tries to bunt at it from the left side of the plate and doesn't get it, and there's a strike. Garcia is still at third base. Trying to come in and make the score 4-0 if possible. They lead 3-0 on her double. Bunted at, and it's up in the air, but it goes off the fence, so you cannot make a play for an out. No balls and 2 strikes. So Spencer out ahead against Henson. Renee just want to try to help herself out as being the pitcher for her team. Try to get another one here. That pitch is a little outside now, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here in the top half of the first inning in the championship game between the Christian Patriots and the Horizon Panthers. Christian leading 3-0. 2-2. Now the count. 2-2 delivery is a little bit high for ball 3 now. The rise pitch getting away. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hits her glove and throws and strikes out. Renee Henson.
Strikeout for Jenny Spencer.
So Henson goes down, a first strikeout
Now batting right
of the
fielder,
contest.
Stephanie Thrush.
And now here's Stephanie Thresh, another freshman, one of the 5 freshmen in the starting lineup for this very young Christian Patriots ball club. She's in from the right side, wearing number 1. She bunts at it, and it's going to go right to the pitcher, and she's going to dish it to her catcher, Rachel Labby, for the final out.
Garcia tagged out
But
for
not before they get 3 runs in the inning,
the inning.
and they lead 3-0 as we go to the bottom half of the first inning.
On 2 hits, 2 errors. Their opponents. We thank you for your support of interscholastic athletics and join with you in
Okay, and let's get the defense for Horizon,
CIS.
or rather for Christian out there. The defense for Christian is going to be at third base, Carly Olson. The shortstop is Holly Littlepage. At second base is Kelly Murray. At first base is Carrie Murray. They are sisters. The catcher is Jenny Ray. The pitcher is Renee Henson. Now let's get to left field. Out in left field is Christina Garcia. In center field is Natalie Breeden. And in right field is Stephanie Thresh. Just give me the sign when you're ready. Let me start.
Starting off for the Panthers, pitcher Jenny Spencer.
Okay, Jenny Spencer steps in for the Panthers. Panthers are head coached by Vince Maruca, and assistant coach is Dan Stolbarger and Renee Stolbarger. This is a line drive foul, hits a fence over near us and goes out of play. The home plate umpire is Debbie Arnstein. At first base is Leanne Lane, and at third base is Dave Brown. Officials working this contest. This one is going to drop in fair territory for a base hit. So Jenny Spencer, who has a very, very good average, shows that she can deposit the baseball around a diamond, and she gets on with a nice bloop single over here in shallow right field.
Now batting for the Panthers, third baseman Stacy Greenblatt.
And now here is number 8, Stacy Greenblatt. Plays third base, batting from the right side. And the sophomore bunts it foul on the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike to count. Spencer at first base for Horizon. Horizon down 3-0 here in the first inning, bottom of the first now. Horizon with the nice white, red, and black balloons being held by a man over there, and they have a the more design type balloons in back of their dugout. This one on one bounce bounces off of the second baseman, and it's going to be a base hit. So Stacy Greenblatt is on. Spencer moves to second. Tough hop there to be handled by Kelly Murray. Couldn't quite make the play. Here's number 7, Amber Tarleton. Amber Tarleton. She is she's playing shortstop. She's a junior. Taking her practice swings right now, Amber. As the Christian Patriots having a discussion on the mound.
Shortstop Amber Tarleton.
Roma Dawson giving them some instructions about their defensive play. And now that all the discussions are over with, here's Tarleton. Tarleton bunts, but it's foul behind the catcher. Chasing after it quickly was Jenny Ray. So it's no balls and 1 strike. Amber with 1 more year of high school after this, high school ball, high school education, and then she'll be thinking about college. This one is a little bit high. 1 ball and 1 strike. And when you're a junior and you are in the championship game, you want to have a big game because there just might be some scouts around. As then they start tallying you up for possibilities of going to their university to play the game of softball. One ball and 2 strikes here in the bottom half of the first inning. That pitch in the lower half of the strike zone is fouled away, so Tarleton staying tough. Runner at scoring position in Jenny Spencer at second base. Next pitch a little bit too high. The rise kind of got away, the rising pitch. This one is jammed down the right field line, but it's foul. She got enough of that pitch and hit it a long way, but it's foul just right in front of us and down the line. So Tarleton showing that she has some power. She can hit the ball a long way if she gets a hold of it. Swung on and missed. Just couldn't time that one enough. And goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. Runners remain at first and second. Sarah Reese, number 5, the center fielder. She's a senior, batting from the right side. Reese, nice cut, but couldn't get to it. And there's 2 straight pitches there thrown by Henson with some miles per hour on them. He kind of takes a little breather, gets a little energy to come to the plate again. Henson. And this one is fouled away by Reese. Reese has, Sarah, 8 home runs this year. And so she can hit the ball a long way also, just like Tarleton showed us in the last at-bat. Reese hits it, and it's caught. Nice play by Thresh. Stephanie Thresh stayed where the ball looks like it's going to go to, and was able to make the play. Nice glove action there, and good eye. I'm sure trajectory of that ball. So 2 outs as Reese trying to bid for extra bases.
Now batting for the Panthers, catcher Rachel Labby.
Here's Rachel Labby. Labby, she's a senior, wearing number 1. Playing catcher out there for the defense. She's going to step in from the right side with the red in that aluminum bat just shining as the sun is nice and bright and warm today. Ground ball to second base. Throw to first in time. So they strand 2 in the inning. Labby going 4-3. So we're going to go to the second inning. It's still 3 for the Christian Patriots. Nothing yet for Horizon. Just give me a second. Natalie Breeden, followed by Carrie Murray, and then at the top of the order, Jenny Ray. And Natalie's a freshman. She's wearing number 8, playing center field. And she'll step in from the right side to face Jenny Spencer.
Natalie Breeden.
One ball and no strikes. Spencer with that hitch move that she has there, you know, kind of a way to get herself started and then come to the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike to count to Breeden. Breeden makes contact down to third. Third baseman up with it and throws across the diamond for 1 out. Nice, good defensive, crisp defensive play by Stacy Greenblatt to Cassie Clayton. 1 gone, and here's Carrie Murray.
First baseman, Carrie Murray.
Murray wearing number 7, playing first base out defensively for the Patriots. She's a junior. First pitch, a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Or actually they call it a strike, so it's 0-1. Spencer takes some off that pitch, and Spencer has it for the 2nd out. So Carrie Murray, a little bloop back to the pitcher, Jenny Spencer, and there is 2 down.
Now batting
in this 2nd inning.
Jenny Ray.
Back to the top of the order for the Christian Patriots, and this is Jenny Ray. Ray, the catcher, lines 1 down to third. Staying with it nicely is Greenblatt, and does not get her.
What a terrible call.
Stacy Greenblatt had that tough hop, but she stayed with the ball and threw over to first. And you don't have much in softball, girls softball, much
now batting
room to have to run to get to first base. So
Kelly Murray.
Jenny Ray is on again with an infield single. Here's Kelly Murray. Throw down a second, and Ray steals it.
Stolen base by Jenny Ray.
Jenny Ray showing that she has some speed and testing the catcher, Rachel Abbey. Throws a little bit too high to get Jenny. Taking the bunt away, and she's going to try to steal third, but she's out of there this time. Nice tag by Greenblatt, and that retires the side. Jenny Ray tried to steal another one in the same inning, couldn't do it. As a good throw by Labby to Greenblatt, and we go to the bottom half of the second, still 3 for Christian, nothing yet for Horizon.
Half of the second, we have no run.
Okay, we are back here at UCSD, the compounds of nice soccer fields to the back of the fence and all the way down. And then, of course, the softball area here at UCSD. Championship game, Division IV. 2 fine high schools that have been around championship play. Last year, Horizon lost in the championship opportunity for them. And, of course, Christian has been in the semifinals the last couple of years. And both of these two teams have faced each other in the semifinals the last 2 years at Kit Carson Park in '98 and '99. Kristen Callahan is the batter. Kristen, who also plays volleyball, wearing number 11, the designated hitter for Horizon. And she hits this one fair down the third base line and into left field. Callahan goes to second. Callahan will hold up at second with a double.
Kristen Callahan finds the left field line for a double. Now batting for the Panthers, second baseman Jamie.
And that'll send up to bat Jamie Mercurio. Boy, I tell you what, for your offense, you love to see your lead batter get a base hit or an extra base hit. And Callahan does that nicely for the Panthers. Here's Mercurio. Mercurio tries to bunt at it, and it was a foul tip. And so it'll be no balls and 1 strike to count. Mercurio wearing number 6, playing second base defensively. Mercurio is a junior. Nice bunt, and it rolls past the pitcher, and Mercurio will be on. So Mercurio's on. The error by the pitcher.
The runners on the corners. Now batting for the Panthers, first baseman Cassie Clayton.
Runners now at first and second for Horizon. And again in this inning, again in this game, they have an opportunity to get some runs across the plate. And now here comes the big meeting by Christian. They want to see if they can, again, stop things before they put a run across the board. And now that the meeting is broken up, Mercurio goes back to first base. She gets some instructions. We got runners at first and third. Callahan is at third. Mercurio is at first. Clayton. Cassie Clayton is the batter. Cassie wearing number 12. She's a freshman. Looks at the first pitch, but now they've got Mercurio on a rundown, and that was a bluff. That was a bluff to get Callahan to score, and it's 3-1.
Callahan scores with a double steal.
So the double steal applied,
Advances to second base.
and Clayton
Score now. Patriots 3, Panthers 1.
has a runner in scoring position now to try and get him one run closer. Clayton playing first base out there defensively. Clayton hits a line drive, and it's caught. And they're going to double up Mercurio.
Natalie Braden will put out in center and doubles the runner.
So 2 outs as Clayton skied right there to the center fielder, Breeden. And then Breeden threw it to second base and was able to double up Mercurio off the base for the second out. Here's Cameron Keel. Keel wearing number 19, sophomore. Plays defensively out in left field. Plays a couple of sports, volleyball and basketball. 3 sports, actually. Trifecta. As that one is fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes, says the scoreboard. And again, Henson trying to get out of this jam. He's done quite well, only giving up 1 run so far after having a couple of base runners. Ground ball down to second. Murray has it, throws to first in time. And that's going to retire the side. 4-3 on that one. And so we're going to go to the 3rd inning, and it's still 3-1 Christian.
After 2 full innings, our score, Patriots 3.
Go in the 3rd inning. Christian Patriots leading 3-1. And Christian now will send back up Kelly Murray. Remember, Murray was up there when Jenny Ray was gunned down at third base on an attempted second steal in the last inning. So Murray up there with nobody out on the base paths, trying to get something started again for Christian. And there's a bouncer off the fence of Horizon. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Murray, who plays 2 other sports, basketball and volleyball. Very active young lady. As a freshman. Murray singled her first time up. Murray watches that one in inside corner for a strike as she kind of moved out of the way of that Jenny Spencer pitch. Spencer comes to the plate again, and this one is a little way too high. The release point got away from her on that one. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. And it's a little bit too high on her riser. And it'll be now a walk for Murray. So Kelly Murray on first base with the walk. Here's number 12, Holly Littlepage, a shortstop. Holly was aboard on the line drive that tipped off the glove of left fielder Cameron Keel. And trying to steal second, and does. Actually, that was a bunt, I believe.
They're in charge. Now batting for the Patriots, left fielder Christina Garcia.
Just that slow roller down to third base. Christina Garcia, another freshman up at bat. The big hitter. 2 strikes against Christina. This one is hit right back to Spencer. She throws to third on the forced attempt, and it's a little bit too late, says Dave Brown, the third base umpire. So Kelly Murray running very quickly, gets over to third in time. On that fielder's choice play, Christina Garcia is now at first base. Little Page is at second.
Bases are loaded, still no out.
Bases juice with Carly Olson, the junior, up at the plate.
Third baseman Carly Olson.
Carly also a very good student scholastically with a 4+ average with the books. Trying to get something out here on the diamond to add more to the score. Got a couple of runners in scoring position. A little bit too low on the pitch from Spencer. 2 balls now and no strikes. And now Spencer has to begin to think, I've got to throw strikes. There's no place to put anybody. Two balls and 1 strike now to count. Murray at third, Little Page at second. Garcia is at first. This one is hit down this right field line, but it's a little bit foul. Just missed it by a foot. So she comes back with a couple of strikes now, and now it is 2 balls and 2 strikes. It really, you can almost say the payoff pitch here. 2-2. A little bit too high now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And now Spencer really has to come with a strike here. The pitch, 3-2, it's hit up in the air. Shallow, center field, it'll drop. 1 run will score, 2 runs will score as the play is to the plate. And it is now 5-1 in favor of Christian as Murray scores. Or 1 run will score, actually, so make that 4-1. Little Page is at third now. And at second is Garcia with Olsen's single.
Now batting pitcher.
Here's Renee Henson. Henson, the pitcher, really wants to help herself out here against Spencer. Almost like the dagger in the heart. Let's see what happens here. Slow. 1 ball and no strikes. One ball, no strikes, the count to Renee Henson. Infield in again for Horizon. And she tries to just kind of jab at that pitch and missed it. 1 ball and 1 strike. Wasn't in the classic bunting position with her hands, but it seemed like that's what she was trying to do on the last pitch. Didn't get to it. 1-1. This one is swung on, though. Trying to find a place where to deposit that one out in the outfield. Couldn't do it, as it's now 1-2. Good pitch there by Spencer. Spencer ahead on the count. Delivers. Strike 3. Good pitch by Spencer. So Spencer gets herself out of a major situation there.
Jenny Spencer.
As she gets an out. And now here's a possibility where she can get a double play and get out of this inning.
Right fielder, Stephanie Thrush.
Here's Stephanie Thresh. Runner still juice for Thresh. And that riser goes a little bit too high in his strike zone. Thresh comes again. It's a little down too low. 2 balls and no strikes. So Thresh way out ahead on the count, knowing Spencer has to come with strikes now. Again, the infield playing in for Thresh, trying to cut off the play at the plate. Fouled away as Thresh gets a hold of that one. 2 balls and 1 strike now. Two and 1 to count. Bunted at, and it's a foul ball. Called by the home plate umpire again, Debbie Arnstein. So Stephanie Thresh now sees it go to 2 and 2. Two and 2. Again, no place to put him. Spencer wants to throw the right pitch. Comes to the plate. This one is hit right to first, and she'll double him up. Cassie Clayton makes the nice play as she catches the line drive and is able to get back to first base in time before the runner could, and that retires the side. But they do get a run, and they lead 4-1. Does Christian here in the championship game as we go to the bottom of the third.
Patriots.
And here we go to the bottom half of the third inning, Horizon's half. Horizon down now 4-1. And it's not because they haven't been hitting the baseball and getting players on the base paths, but they just haven't been able to get it all together to put more than a run on the board. So let's see what they can do in this inning. The bottom of the third. Here's the pitcher, Jenny Spencer. Spencer. First pitch for a ball, has a very good average. The first time she was up, she deposited a ball just past first base for a bloop single. This one is a line drive, straightening it out. Back goes the center fielder. Can't get it on one bounce. Will throw to second, and Spencer is in with a double. Two hits in the contest for Jenny Spencer. And boy, has she been trying to do her part offensively as well as defensively. And now we go to the second batter in the lineup, Stacy Greenblatt.
Now batting
Greenblatt, a sophomore. She singled her first time up at the plate. Henson always getting tough once you start getting a lot of players on the base paths. Shut it down. Mile away. No balls, 1 strike. Well, I tell you what, they really said that Spencer has a good average, and she's shown it already during the season and in this game. 2 for 2. Standing on second base. Scoring position for Greenblatt. 0-2 the count now. Greenblatt behind on the count. Henson trying to, again, shut down the situation when she's in danger. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Two and 2. Nice pitch on the outside corner, strike 3. So Greenblatt goes down on strikes.
Strikeout number 2 for Renee Henson.
It's the second strikeout of the contest for Henson. And now here's Amber Tarleton.
Now batting shortstop Amber Tarleton.
This was a line drive, hit to second base, and Spencer gets back, and there's 2 down. Tarleton hitting right to Kelly Murray, and Murray looked at second to try and see if she can get Spencer, who might have been off too far, but Spencer was very mindful of where she was, and she's able to get back to the bag. 2 down, and here's Sarah Rees. Sarah, the big hitter for Horizon, drops it into center field. Spencer rounding third. Spencer coming home and scores. But Reese is in between first and second on a rundown. They tag her out, and that will end the inning. However, they do get another run to cut the lead down to 2 runs now, and it is now 4-2. Christian. Okay, here we go to the 4th inning. It is 4-2. Christian leading in the championship game, Division 4. And now we're going to see Natalie Breeden step in, followed by Carrie Murray, and then Jenny Ray at the top of the order. To face Jenny Spencer, who was able to score for her team and plate the second run of the contest. She has been 2 for 2 out on the offense and scored now. Breeden, just a freshman. Got more years to play, many more years to play in softball. Boy, that's a tribute to the youth programs that lead into high school girls softball. To be able to play as a freshman here in the championship game. She grounded out at first base her first time up. Spencer's pitch. And now we have a 3-ball-and-1-strike count. 3-1 to count to Natalie Breeden. And strike on a corner. Now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Natalie. 3-2 pitch is a line drive into shallow center field. And Breeden is on, the freshman, with a single.
That's a single for Breeden.
At this point in the school year, you might as well call her a sophomore because but short days left in the school year. She's already been at it. So now, here's Carrie Murray, the junior. And with the same token, you might as well call her a senior because just days away from having her final year come up. This one is bunted at. And Rachel Labby trying to get to it, but she wasn't going to as the home plate umpire, Debbie, was there. And the ball was just hit in a way where there was no chance to get back to that one. But good hustle by Rachel. Carrie Murray, another scholar athlete, does well with the books and is out here playing good softball. It's fouled away now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Beautiful day up here at UCSD. A lot of athletics going on here in this big complex area. Swung on and missed. So Murray goes down, and that is the 3rd strikeout in the contest. And we go to the top of the order. Always tough, Jenny Ray. Ray has been aboard twice and scored once. Spencer comes to the plate, and this one is grounded out to second. Second baseman up with it, throws in time. However, moving down to second is Breeden. So they finally get out Jenny Ray on a 4-3 play. 2 down, and Kelly Murray is up.
Now batting second baseman Kelly Murray.
Kelly Murray, the second baseman, defensively. She has singled and walked in 2 trips at the plate. Scored twice, though. Breeden down at second, thinking about going to third, but gets back. Breeden with her team leading by 2 runs, 4-2, trying to come around third to home and score another one. This one is hit foul down to third base. And the players for Christian just keep running. But it is a foul ball. Good hustle, though. You never know. You need to have that mindset to keep going until you know that the umpires are saying it's a foul ball. Just might get that extra step to get you across home plate or to get you to the bag. So Murray back to do it again with 2 gone. Top of the 4th inning action here at UCSD. The Tritons. Home softball field. After the discussion. And now Murray, the 3 sports star. Basketball, volleyball, and softball. Two and two. Beat off the ground and into left field. The throw to the plate is not in time. So Kelly Murray puts the impetus to get her teammate, Natalie Breeden, to score. Throw was not in time.
A single for Murray.
It's now 5-2.
I'm going to throw it home. Breeden scores on the play. Patriots 5.
Holly Littlepage comes up.
Batting.
She has hit the ball in the first time up. There was an error on the left fielder the second time up. She singled and has scored once in the contest so far. She's got 1 of the 5 runs up there. Thinking about going down to third base, so is Murray, but she gets back. 5-2 your score in the 4th inning. Championship Division 4, CIF. Line drive, and this one hit foul down the left field line. Littlepage undoubtedly looking to straighten it out. If that ball would have been fair, there's no doubt that Kelly Murray would have scored. Murray in scoring position at second. Spencer with 2 outs in the inning. She needs to try and get this third out without any more danger. And it rolls to her, and she goes to first to Cassie Clayton to retire the side without any further damage. But they do get 1 run in the inning, and it's now 5-2. Christian over Horizon.
No errors.
And here we go in the bottom half of the fourth inning. The Horizon half, home half, if you will. Renee Henson in the contest has done very well at being the Tiger, having the Tiger mentality when her team has been into trouble, about ready to give up a number of runs in an inning. He's been able to shut the door, so to speak. And that's really been the key in this contest. Rachel Labby, the senior for Horizon, up there at the plate. And Labby hits one, a dying line drive, but caught nicely by Stephanie Thresh. Stephanie Thresh was able to use a glove, and she's shown this twice now. Good ability to use that glove out there and an ability to follow the direction of the ball, the flight of the ball. Here's Kristen Callahan. Boy, you love, if you're Renee, to see your outfielders play well like that. It just gives you more confidence. And when I say more confidence, it means you can throw that type of pitch that you feel that if they get it, your outfielders are going to be able to make the play. There's no tentativeness in your delivery and your approach. And everybody who's ever pitched, whether it be softball or baseball, knows how important it is to have a good defense. Ground ball to first, and she gets there in time to tag out the runner trying to cross Callahan, and now there's two down.
Carrie Murray unassisted. Two away.
Nice job by Carrie Murray with the unassisted play on Callahan. So here's Jamie Mercurio.
Jamie Mercurio.
Mercurio was aboard on Renee Henson's error for the first time up. It was basically a ground ball that just went right underneath her glove. This one is hit hard and just a foot and a half foul. Mercurio back up to the plate again. No balls and one strike to count. Here in the bottom half of the fourth for Horizon, leading behind 5-2. Ground to second, and that retires the side as Kelly Murray makes the play. 3 up and 3 down inning, and that is the first 3 up and 3 down inning that Horizon has had in the contest. And the score again is still 5-2 as we go to the fifth.
No errors, no one left on.
Let's do it. Christina Garcia followed by Carly Olson and Renee Henson for the Christian Patriots. Patriots trying to add to their lead. They lead by 3 runs here in the fifth inning. Top of the fifth. And by the same token, the other side of the coin, Jenny Spencer and company trying to keep this game close. Let's see if they can do a 3 up and 3 down like was done to them. Neither team, that was the first time that either team had gone 3 up and 3 down in this whole contest. One ball and no strikes to count. Spencer comes again in this one. It's a strike, and now it's 1 ball and 1 strike to Garcia. Spencer's pitch again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Or 2 balls and 1 strike, rather. 2-1 to count. The 2-1 delivery down too low. Now it's ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Way ahead on the count now for Garcia. And Garcia will more than likely be looking for that pitch to try to hit. Off-speed pitch. And that's going to give Garcia the walk. It'll send up to bat Carly Olson, the junior.
Garcia draws the walk. Now batting third baseman, Carly Olson.
Boy, I tell you what, as a coach, the head coach for Christian, Vince Maruca, I know he didn't like that leadoff walk. I hate to see that by your pitcher. I hate to see him get on either way, but when you see him walk them, then that makes you think about what's going on with your pitcher. Two balls and no strikes to count.
Not at the school. When Jerry was at the school. He said, that's Jerry about the guy who missing things. I mean, it's a nub, too. I mean, it's really
And now there'll be a timeout and a little bit of a discussion, and we're going to take a break. The score is 5-2, Christian Patriots. And the discussion is finished there with Christian. Again, wanting to make sure that they do not make this a big inning. And at this point in the ball game, they can't really afford to do that from a defensive standpoint. Especially being down by 3 runs. Garcia at first base. Olson at the plate. 2 balls and no strikes is the count to Olson. This one is hit to center field. Center fielder has it, makes the play. Nice job by Sarah Reese.
Sarah Reese will be out in center.
1 out. As me and the
Now batting,
PA announcer say it at the same time.
Renee Henson.
Here's Renee Henson. Henson has struck out twice. Would love to help herself out here with a base hit or get on board via walk. Slow roller, but she won't be able to do it as Spencer is able to throw her out. However, moving down to second is Garcia.
That's Spencer to Mercurio for the second out.
2 gone, and here's Stephanie Thresh. Thresh has been aboard on a fielder's choice in her first time up. Second time up,
Garcia advances
she flied out to
second
first
base
base.
sacrifice.
0 for 2.
Now batting right fielder Stephanie Thrush.
This one is hit into shallow right field. Garcia goes to third and holds. And so it's a base hit there for Thresh. Gets her first hit of the ball game.
Thrush with a single to right. Runners at the corners.
As you just heard, runners at the corners, Natalie Breeden, who grounded out her first time up, singled her second time, so she's made contact both times. And the freshman has an opportunity to get an RBI in the contest. Run batted in. Of course, they're not going to throw down all the way because then the runner would take that double steal opportunity.
Push it out of the way.
That's a stolen base for Thrush.
You don't mind that stolen base as a catcher?
right.
5-2, your score. Christian leading, trying to put more on the board here with 2 gone. In the top of the 5th inning. Ground ball, slowly to third. She's going to come to the plate. And with the tag, that ends the inning. And Debbie Arnstein, the home plate umpire, you know, the old saying is punched out of there. And definitely she shows the meaning of that with her arm motions on the final out. 5-2. Christian Patriots lead.
No errors. 2 left on base.
Cassie Clayton followed by Cameron Keel, and then at the top of the order, Jenny Spencer. The lineup for the Horizon Panthers that will face the lady who's done the job so far, and that's Renee Henson and her teammates out in the field.
Now batting for the Panthers, first baseman Cassie Clayton.
Clayton flied out to center field, her only time up at the plate in this contest. This one is hit to center field again, and she is out.
Natalie Breeden with a put out in center, 1 away.
Breeden making the play, and so there again, Renee Henson for the second inning in a row gets that first out with the first batter. Here's Keel.
Now batting, number 4, Allie Young.
And there's a substitute in there, Young, and caught again by Thresh. Allie Young is into the contest, and
Right, 2 away.
her brief appearance, she may not get another opportunity, and she tried to place that ball where she can get a base hit. But again, Thresh, who has played well out in right field, making the play. And now the top of the order, Jenny Spencer, who's been tough. Spencer, and she is going to go 3 for 3. Jenny Spencer with a single, 2 singles, and a double.
Spencer with a single.
She just needs her teammates to get her to score again and more,
Third baseman, Stacy
since they are down by 3 runs.
Be tough, Christian, be tough.
Here's Stacy Greenblatt, the number 2 batter in the lineup. Greenblatt makes a tough one. Handled and not in time. So Greenblatt now is on.
Take him out, Renee.
Greenblatt beats out the throw. That's a single for Greenblatt. Spencer advances to second. 2 on, 2 away. Now batting for the Panthers, shortstop Amber Tarleton.
Horizon, the team that won the championship last year, down by 3 runs. You got runners on first and second. They need to make this a big inning as time is running out on their side. Amber Tarleton. Henson came with a lot of velocity on that pitch. She has been tough all game when the chips have been put on the table and she's had to perform. Her team has come through. This one fouled away off into the trees behind the complex here. Tarleton with the big hitter behind her. Wants to get on and will do so. As Carly Olsen not able to handle the ground ball. So now the bases are juiced. And this is the first time that this has happened in a contest.
For the cleanup batter, center fielder Sarah Reese.
And now, like you said, is the cleanup batter, and they have a meeting on the mound. We're going to take a timeout. Live action again. It's 5-2. Bottom of the 5th inning, Horizon. Bases juiced. Sarah Rees up. She is a big hitter, average of 460 or more. Renee Henson knows what she has to do, and so do her teammates. With 2 gone. The ball is down too low. Horizon player just kind of like thinking about moving to the next bag, and that is a good thought. Because you have to go on anything hit by the batter at the plate with 2 down. There's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Henson, who knows how to get to the spots. This one is hit into the air, but Thresh is made to place, but she drops it. 1 run will score. The play is down to Henson. And it is now 5-4. So 2 runs came in. And obviously you want to do that if you're Horizon, because it doesn't matter. There's 2 outs. You got to go on anything hit. So as soon as a contact is made, you got to go. And you take off. And in this case, they scored 2 runs now with the runner on 3rd and on 1st.
Now batting
on the air by the right fielder.
catcher, Rachel Labby.
Rachel Labby. The tying run at 3rd for Rachel. Possibility to get a tying RBI. And of course, going down to 2nd is Reese. Reese, the big hitter, has done what she has done all year long. Get the big hits. And she's standing at 2nd. Her teammate Tarleton at 3rd. This one is a slow roller. Can't handle by second base. A throw in time, but a nice recovery. Excellent recovery. As Kelly Murray staying with it and gets the attempted runner trying to cross first base. 5-4. Stick around. We go to the 6th. Christian in front by the slim 1-run lead.
2 hits, 2 errors, 2 left on.
Here we go with the 6th inning. Carrie Murray going to start it off for the Patriots. The junior, good scholar athlete with a 4+ average with the books.
Now batting for the Patriots,
Number 9 batter.
Terry Murray.
Murray has flied out and struck out in 2 trips to the plate. She fouls the first pitch away. Spencer, she's got to stay tough. Spencer, the last time in the semifinals, pitched a 2-hitter. When they beat Marion Catholic 8-0. She had 10 strikeouts. She didn't walk anybody. And, of course, she was good at the plate. This is a slow roller. Nice play.
Tarleton to Clayton, 1 away.
Tarleton making the play, and there's 1 down. Boy, you like to get that first
Now
out
batting catcher,
if you're Horizon. Jenny Ray been the tough out for the Christian Patriots. And she has only been out 1 time. The other time she was on base. Scored 1 run in the contest. Still got 2 more eligible years to play high school softball. Plays the sport of basketball also. Spencer coming with the velocity on that pitch. Hit hard. Tarleton throws too high. Little collision at first base, but going to first, the second is Jenny Ray. So Ray goes down to second
Interference.
as the ball was overthrown,
Ray to second base.
and they call interference. Tough collision there as Cassie Clayton trying to outstretch yourself, and that's always tough when you're a first base player and you just want to try to get to that ball when it's thrown high, and you're outstretched like that, and you're going to take some contact most of the time. And probably as a first baseman, that's your only main concern at first base. Your major concern.
Cassie Clayton appears to be okay.
That's the infielders with the high throw.
We march on. Now batting.
Clayton stays in the
second
game.
baseman, Kelly Murray.
Kelly Murray is up.
Come on, let's get it.
One out, of course, with Murray, who has singled, walked, and singled. She's 2 for 2 in 3 trips at the plate. She has been a tough out. Too low and headed down to third base safely is Jenny Ray. Told you already that Jenny Ray has already scored a run for the Christian Patriots. She's trying to do it again. She'd love to do it now because there's only a 1-run lead in the contest. Spencer thinking about trying to be a little tougher against this batter, Kelly Murray. And it's down too low now. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Two and 1. Championship game, the CIF Division 4. Christian and Horizon.
Nice.
Bunted at nicely, and nobody's going to get to that. And they throw it first, and she's safe. Kelly Murray, excellent bunt. One of the best bunts you can have in a girls softball. And that was right
Ray scores on the punt.
at a position where it was tough to get to. And, of course, that runner from third in Ray scores again. And she has now 2 of the 6 runs in the contest.
Holly Littlepage.
And the tough out continues in Kelly Murray at first base now. Here's Holly Littlepage. Littlepage was aboard on the error of the left fielder. She singled, and she grounded out to first base in 3 trips. Scored once. She'd love to do it again.
Take a crack at it, Holly.
6-4 in the top of the 6th inning. Christian leading, trying to add more to the score with 1 out. Gets by the catcher, and number 3, Kelly Murray, moves down to second base. Kelly Murray in scoring position.
Murray advances on the wild pitch.
1 out. Jenny Spencer taking a little bit of time and now comes to the plate. This one is grounded down to third. Staying with it there is Tarleton, and she goes to first. And by doing that, of course, Murray decides to go to third behind her.
Tarleton to Clayton gets the runner at first. Murray advances to third.
Nice play by Tarleton to get the second out.
Now batting left fielder Christina Garcia.
And here's Christina Garcia. Christina Garcia has singled, been aboard on the fielder's choice, and she has walked. She has been on the base paths all 3 times in this contest. And Jenny Spencer would love to keep her off the base paths this time. 6-4, Christian. Ball down too low, 1 ball and no strikes. First game of the day here at UCSD in the championship day, May 2000. Memorial Weekend. This one is hit hard and past shortstop, and that will make it 7-4. Garcia gets an RBI.
Garcia singles it left.
And she is aboard again 4 times. She is the only player in this contest that has been aboard the base paths all 4 times. And that could be the key in the contest for the victory for Christian. The championship CIF trophy. Garcia, we'll see. Swung on and missed to the batter, Carly Olson.
Nobody could get the edge, and then we scored 1 run.
2 gone. 1 ball and 1 strike. Garcia. Okay, here we go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. The score is 7-4 in favor of the Christian Patriots over the Horizon Panthers. Christina Garcia has done a major job for Christian Patriots on the offensive action. Carly Olson, she flied out to center field to end that last inning. And coming up to face Renee Henson here in the bottom half of the 6th for Horizon is Kristen Callahan.
Kristen Callahan.
Callahan, a designated hitter. The freshman. She has doubled and been out on the unassisted play at first, and she is out now on the play 1-3. Pitcher to first baseman. 1 out here in the 6th. Jamie Mercurio will step in. She was aboard on the ground ball that went past the pitcher's glove, and she flied out to first base. And this one hit to third, and a nice good throw. 2 gone.
Olsen, Murray, 2 away.
Swing on that first pitch.
Renee Henson's defense has only had 1-2-3 inning in the contest, but they are trying to get another one here late in the ball game. 2 gone. Here's Cassie Clayton.
Be ready, outfield.
Clayton has flied out to center field twice. So you can best believe that Natalie Breeden is thinking about her. No balls, 1 strike to count. And again, it's hit to center field, but this time it takes that roll that the center fielder does not want. Natalie Breeden throws it over to her teammate, Reese.
All right, Natalie. It's okay, it's all right.
Or check that Holly Little page, and she runs it in.
We got him, it's all right. 2 outs. 2 outs, 1 more out.
So Cassie Clayton finally gets that single that she's been wanting, aiming in the same direction. This time the ball just kind of died and then took that weird
Two-base
direction there.
Now batting,
So Clayton is at third.
left fielder, Allie Young.
Allie Young. She was up and hit it to right field and was out their first time up. And this time she fouls it away. Somebody yelled heads up here at the field, just like you would say 4. Some unsuspecting parents watching this game, not thinking that ball was coming in their direction. But the fence is pretty high, though. That ball was well over the fence. Would have been kind of tough to get hit as this one watches Cassie Clayton come in. Wild pitch.
Pass ball charged.
Or are they going to call it a pass ball?
Scores.
So,
Patriots 7, Panthers 5.
well, they say the catcher just didn't make the play on that one, which is generally why it would be a pass ball.
It's okay, girls. Let's get it out.
And 2 outs in the inning, and next pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to count. Actually, it was 2-1. Now it is 3-1. So 3-1 to count. 3-1 delivery. Outside, ball 4. And so Allie Young, who came in
Sun draws the walk.
the 5th inning to play.
1 runner on, 2 away. Now batting, pitcher Jenny.
She is on at first base with a walk. Top of the order. She's been tough 3 straight times. She singled. She doubled in the 3rd inning. And in the 5th inning, she singled again. 3 for 3. Scored twice. And she punches this one. But nice play by Breeden. Breeden comes in and says, I'm going to make up for it on the sinking line drive to stop the big offensive threat for the Panthers in Jenny Spencer. The only time she's been put out in the contest. So we go to the top of the 7th, and the score is 7-5. A 2-run lead for Christian.
Panthers 5.
And here we go in the 7th inning, the final inning possibly, unless it is tied, in the championship game of Division 4 between the Christian Panthers and the Horizon Panthers and the Christian Patriots. I don't want to get them mixed up there. Henson off the glove of Tarleton. Henson helping herself out there. And they'll probably give her a single on that play, because that was a tough play. Tarleton trying to go out towards the outfield to try to make that catch.
Now batting,
But they say it's an error. Here's Stephanie Thresh.
right fielder Stephanie Thrush.
Come on, ladies. We can do it. We can do it. Come on, Christian.
Wild pitch charge. Henson advances to second.
Henson down at second base now. Thresh has been aboard on a fielder's choice, is flying out to first base and single in 3 trips. Nice bunt there by Thresh, but it goes foul. So the freshman will come back and do it again. Nobody out here in the 7th inning. 2-run lead for Christian. CIF Championship of Division 4. CIF Championship of Division 3 coming up. Young ladies have played a lot of softball this year. Both making it to the championship game very successfully. And this is the all-important last inning unless it gets Tied up. Three balls and one strike, the count. Natalie Breeden is on deck. And a called strike three.
That's the first strikeout for Jenny Spencer. Now batting, center fielder Natalie Breeden.
Natalie Breeden has grounded out, singled, and been aboard on a fielder's choice. 3 trips, scored once.
All right, Natalie.
That goes Labby to Mercurio. Fielder's choice. Sacrifice earned. Henson on third now, on the sacrifice. Now batting,
Henson at third base.
Carrie Murray.
Carrie Murray up at the plate. Murray flied out, struck out, and grounded out in 3 trips. Dave Brown goes over and kind of dusts off the pitcher's mound. And now we're ready to go again. In the infield, nice play by Stacy Greenblatt to retire the side.
And Greenblatt takes in the pop out.
And so we'll go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 7-5. Christian.
Now batting for the Panthers.
And in the bottom half of the 7th inning, Horizon down by 2 runs. All important half an inning. They have to tie the game, otherwise it'll be over. Stacy Greenblatt facing Renee Henson. Henson trying to shut him down. Greenblatt singled in the 1st inning, struck out in the 3rd inning, and singled in the 5th inning. She is 2 for 3.
Oh, yeah.
Greenblatt fouls it away. Henson, who likes to get her spots, mix her pitches up. Doing a good job of it.
2 strikes, 2 strikes.
The pitch, it's fouled away. 2 strikes now against Greenblatt. The sophomore would love to get on, wearing the protector on one leg. Batting from the right side. Henson contemplating every pitch. Delivers on the outside corner. 1 down.
That's a 3rd strikeout for Renee Henson.
Only the third strikeout of the contest for Henson,
Now batting shortstop, Amber.
which tells you that Horizon has been making contact. They've been on the base paths. Amber Tarleton, the shortstop. The first pitch is a strike.
You can do it.
Tarleton struck out in the first, flying to second in the third. This one hit down to short. A good throw it, and that's going to do it. 2 down.
Little page to Kerry Murray. That's 2 down. Now batting fourth Panther center fielder Sarah Reese.
2 outs. Here's Sarah Reese. Reese is singled in the third. In the first, she fly it out to the catcher. Error by the right fielder in the 5th inning. And this one is hit foul and hits a little area that protects one of the fans from getting hit. Sarah Reese trying to do something for her team, down by 2 runs with 2 outs. They've had a 2-out rally before. Yes, they have. Few innings back. They're going to need one now, otherwise the championship will go to Christian. Christian has been trying to win a championship for a number of years, in that last few years, finishing short. But they look like they're going to get it today. Championship goes to Christian on the ground ball. They beat Horizon 7-5 here at UCSD in Division 4 girls high school softball.
Christian Patriots 7.
Like a song out there says, if first you don't succeed, just keep trying again. And that's exactly what Christian has decided to do. And finally, here in the year 2000, they start off the new millennium with the championship. We'll be right back.
Many people in the world walk around with a hole in the heart. And many And I lived because he died. He died so I could live. Died down here, 'cause Christ died. Though he suffered over me. And I lived because he died. He died so I could live. And I lived because he died. He died so I could live.
Okay, we're here with 3 of the Championship Division IV girls softball team members, and you are?
Renee Henson.
Renee, this was one of those games that you knew you had to, bear down at times when it seemed like they were really trying to put some pressure and get some runs. What were you thinking? I know you've been with your defense all year, and they've got you to this point, but what were you thinking when they were really putting a lot of pressure on you?
Just focus on my pitches and make sure I hit my spots and just make sure the defense was there behind me.
It seems like that's a thing that you've been doing, obviously, leading up to this. I mean, you have to have success, prior to the championship game. Now that you've won the championship, what's going to be your thoughts about this particular team this year?
Just great. I don't know. I can't. Don't have much to say. It's just great.
Yeah. Okay, well, I know you're extremely excited, and let me talk to one of your other teammates, and you are?
Jenny Ray.
Jenny, again, your teammates, are trying to make the best plays they possibly can make. You're out there doing the best you can. What was your thoughts coming into this game and during the contest?
Thoughts coming into the game was we just had to play hard. Horizon's a great team, and we just had to focus and we came in with 9 players, and so that was kind of a hurdle to come over to, and so we did great. And we made more mistakes than ever today, but, we were nervous, and we just came through and came back with our batting. That was great.
That was the thing, sometimes the things don't work out the way they wanted to, but, you have a second base player that makes a good play, staying with the ball, bam, throws it to first. Again, it's all about a focus, and it's all about, knowing what you were trying to accomplish, and you guys accomplished that today.
Yeah.
Let me talk to your other teammate, and you are?
Kelly Murray.
Kelly, again, you did well at the plate. It just seemed like your team was putting pressure on them from an offensive standpoint. Did you guys take any extra batting practice? Did you guys do anything from an offensive standpoint to accomplish what you did today? You put 7 runs on the board.
Well, in the beginning, we just do our regular warm-ups and not really any extra practice, but, yeah, the usual.
Did you guys talk about any mindset, like trying to come out there and just put the attack, just try to put the ball in play or anything like that?
Yeah, well, we came out there with a lot of confidence and just really hard defense and offense, and, yeah.
And then it all worked out right.
Really good.
Well, thank you very much, girls, and congratulations again on the championship of Division IV. Head coach Roma Dawson and, of course, Carly Olson, the team captain. Roma, your team just was resilient today. When they started putting pressure, you were able to shut that pressure down and get back out there and offensively keep the pressure on them. It's just a great performance all around.
I'm just really so proud of the girls. I mean, they came out with the coaches developed a game plan, and they stuck with it. They believed in themselves, and they have worked hard from the very get-go. Back in February, every day committed and coming out, and they've just improved all season long.
Well, it definitely showed today, and just a great performance by your pitcher and the defense. What did you tell them defensively coming into this game?
Well, we just try to execute like we've been working on in our practices. I think that we were able to just answer every time that they tried to put something on us, and we just continued to work hard and believe in ourselves that if we make an error, make the next play. Forget that one, keep on it going.
That's right. That's what you have to do, especially that's the stuff that makes champions. This is your second time winning the championship, and I know it's a great feeling for you. It's been a while since you won the last one.
Yes, it's been about 4 years, and it feels really, really fine. Can I talk a little bit about my team captain here?
Okay.
All right, this is Carly Olson, played third base for us and did some pitching for us this year as well. You well know that each team needs a leader, and Carly all season long has been willing to step up. Sometimes she has to, if your dad's the coach, you have to kind of be willing to worked with that, but the team believes in her, and she takes just great stands and knows what it takes to come out a champion. She's experienced in ball, and I just appreciate so much what she accomplished this year and what she was able to pull out of our team. So, Carly, congratulations.
Carly, handling the hot corner, that's always a tough position to handle anytime you've got to do the duties you got to do over there. What was your thought coming into the game for not only your own individual play but your team's?
That I'd get a ball, because we have such a great pitcher. I hardly get any balls, but I got a couple, and I just wanted our team to play good and play together and just have fun.
It seems like you guys were having fun. That's such a key point. And you guys seem to like to work together and accomplish a goal, and it showed today.
Yeah, we really came together during the middle of the season, and we really have played as a team. It's a very young team, so we've all bonded together and have really grown in friendships.
It seems like you guys have got some years to come winning some more championships. There's no doubt you'll be in this position again.
Yeah, I'm a junior, so we're going to have the same team next year, going to come back and do it again.
Sounds great. Well, Coach, I just want to wrap this up by saying that the final score was, again, 7-5. The Christian Patriots winning this game over the Horizon Panthers in fine fashion, playing good defense and being tough when they needed to be, and offensively putting the ball into play, getting the runners around the base paths and scoring and winning in the championship of the CIF in Division 4. Greg Porter saying, I hope you enjoyed this, and take care and God bless until next time.